Come on, come on, hurry. Let me in. This is Bitwig 2.3. Okay, sorry, we're not gonna do that. Okay, Bitwig 2.3. This is the beta version. Let's not play any games. Let's just go right over to the phase 4. Where are you? There it is. We can break it out of the box now, which is pretty sweet, but let's not do that just yet. Let's just get some of the basics down, okay? So, you have 4 oscillators here: red, blue, yellow, and magenta. And it's you know, let's break it down. Let's not look at that for a sec. Let's hide this. So it's nice and simple. 4 oscillators, okay? Up here, pretty simple. You know, you got your mono and stereo detunes, and then here you can choose which shape of wave that you want, and you know, you can further shape that wave, and then you have your mod amount right here, okay? And what is it modding? Well, you might, if you're like me, you might make this mistake in thinking that if you turn up blue and then you turn up mod, that means red is modding blue. But it's actually just the reverse of that. This is saying how much is blue going to mod red, right? So if I'm on red and I want blue to modulate me, I would turn this up and I would turn that up. Like, you know, you have 2 different controls here. You can mod a little bit from everybody, like that, right? Or you can mod like a lot from just one, or whatever, like just any mixture of the 2. And then of course, this is how much of this actual oscillator on its own is being sent through to the output here, okay? So it's not that this is sending its signal over to blue. It's just that this is reading signal from blue. It's using blue as a modulator, and by how much is determined by these dials here. Okay, so again, if I wanted red to be modulated by purple, then I would turn up the purple and choose how much I want with one of these 2 dials. Okay, and of course you got your key tracking, blah 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 blah. All right, and then you can detune a little bit here, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I think that's, like, you guys know this stuff, right? It's just 4 oscillators that you can dick around with. Okay, moving along. Over here, you have your filters, and that's not too difficult to understand, right? You got your low pass, your sharper low pass, your band pass, your sharper band pass, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, yeah. You can drive the filter. You can change the Q. And this is your, I think it's your feedback. Yeah, feedback. And that just basically loads the signal back into itself, right? You have the frequency here, which, you know, obviously makes sense. Okay, don't rage comment if I get this wrong, but I believe that is like red sending into a voltage controlled filter. I think, and comment down below if you have the answer to this, but see how it says like minus 15 hertz? I think that's like whatever this filter's frequency is set at, minus 15 hertz is what will be applied to that. And that makes sense to me. So for example, if I set this, let's just call it a clean 100 hertz, okay? And if I had this, let me make sure these are all centered. And if I had this minus 20, then to me, why didn't that work? Well, that's strange. Whoa, what happened there? Okay, so say, whatever. Okay, say I go to minus 20. Pretend that's, whatever, that's minus 20. So if this is at 100 and that's at minus 20, that means the filter being applied to this one is 80. Does that make any sense? I think that's what it is, but don't beat me up verbally, okay? Just if it's different than that, then type it down below so that everyone else can learn that. Okay, here we go. We have a filter envelope, and we all know what that's about. Pretty simple, right? This is like how much is being applied, and we have an amp envelope here as well, which is going to make more sense when we break it out. All right, let's break it out. All right, here it is. Did you know you can click that as well and you can move it around? Yeah, buddy. So there we go. It's the shape of our waves. Wow, that's an interesting one here. So notice when I move this dot down here, it's changing the shape and the mod amount. Ready? Pretty insane. And then this makes a little more sense of the filter and amp envelope. As you can see, the filter frequency is going to follow the white dot. Come on. No, it doesn't drop forever. And the amp does the same thing. Okay, so we've hardly scratched the surface. We've hardly gotten into this thing, and already the possibilities are literally endless. Now let's play with some of these. I've set up some macros for us. Let's just see what they do. Filter resonance, pan, filter frequency. Okay, so some of this is pretty handy. Like, imagine all the stuff that you can add to this now, right? Let's not get into that. Oh boy, wait, let's just check out the voice stack. Enable voice stacking in device. And just how do you do that again? I don't know. I'll have to work on that one. Yeah, I'll play around with that. I'll get back to you on that. All right, let's check out the presets. 1986. Let's obviously check that out. Yeah, it does sound like 1986. Okay, you can mess around with this on your own time. I just wanted to show a little bit of the phase 4. Okay? All right, kids. I hope that did something for you. There's going to be plenty more of these along the way. If you discover neat stuff to do with this, and if I do, then we'll definitely share it along, and we'll help everyone else in the community along. Okay? All right. Take care.